of year that many of us are indulging in some pretty hefty holiday meals and treats. That's what we do. You're allowed. But those popular holiday foods and dishes, they may be affecting your skin. Oh, stop it. So joining me now is naturopathic doctor and author, Dr. Nigma Talib. Morning, doctor. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well, but I feel like you're about to give me information that's telling me, come on, I can't even just splurge during the holidays. So what is so-called sugar and wine face?
Okay, so I came up with these 4 phases of aging based on what you eat. And sugar phase is basically, if you eat a lot of sugar, what's going to happen is sugar actually ages you. Just remember, sugar causes skin aging and sagging. And what it does is it creates these stickiness to the collagen in our skin, our white blood cells, and it causes our immune system to also be suppressed. So sugar face, I looked at as sagging skin, people that get acne on the face. You just have that gaunt look and pale cheeks because you're not getting the nutrients in your body. So that's what, sugar face is. Wine face and sugar face are a bit similar because wine, is made from, is basically sugar. But with the wine face, you get the deepened nasolabial folds, you get the redness on the skin and inflammation. So both of those, whatever you eat is going to show up on your skin.
So that gigantic box of shared candy that's on my desk right now, I probably should minimize that. Mix in an apple or something in there. All right, so we've got sugar face. What's dairy face?
So dairy face I created because I kept seeing this in my patients. Anyone that eats a lot of dairy, what you'll notice is you'll get some congestion because dairy is very mucus forming and it can cause darkness under the eyes, sort of like clearing your throat a lot. Also acne, because we know that dairy impacts the hormonal function in the body. So this is how I created these faces based on eating these particular foods. That's cow's milk, yogurt, cheese, all of those things that come from animals.
All right, so sugar face, dairy face, there's gluten face?
There's gluten face. So we know that, over the years, we've heard about gluten and celiac disease, but we actually now know there's a subset of patients that have an intolerance to gluten or can't digest gluten. It's very hard to digest. So we look at foods like barley, rye, oats, wheat, even spelt and kamut, those ancient grains that are good for you, have some gluten in them. So gluten can cause inflammation on the skin, puffiness. That next day after you've had pizza, you're like more bloated, and sort of inflammation. And we call that leaky gut. When somebody has too much gluten, it can cause intestinal permeability.
So we've now appropriately scared and concerned everybody. Let's wrap with telling us the things that we should be eating during the holidays.
And you know what? Also, I believe in the 80-20 rule. It's not like you can never have gluten or never have sugar. This is just about being mindful of foods that you should try to avoid if you don't want to see it on your face. So we want to look at things, go for the protein. Protein is really important because it helps us balance our blood sugar. So like beef, chicken, fish, those foods, really important to have to balance our blood sugar. And it's good for the building blocks. Then we want to go to the vegetable section. And so all green leafy vegetables rich in folic acid, rich in nutrients, antioxidants. We always want to go for foods that are going to build us rather than deplete us. And then we can, if we're still wanting something sweet or wanting something at the end, wait about 15 to 20 minutes and then have a little bit of fruit and then maybe start with your dessert.
Moderation is everything. Doc, thank you very much. You have a good one. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, you take care.